Hey guys, bladearts here, and today I'm going to be playing some Path of Exile. I've heard about this game from some of my friends. It is now in open beta, so if you're just browsing this video to learn more about Path of Exile, you've come to the right place. If you already know lots about the game, you probably are not going to want to watch this video, and that's fine too. Because this is a blind playthrough, I've just created my first hardcore character, Pax Blade. And I've decided, since I don't want to get up close and personal in a hardcore playthrough, I'm going to be playing a ranger.
We're all that made it. They dumped 24 of us exiles off that ship. Guess that makes us the lucky ones. Luckier than this poor bastard beside me. At any rate. Splinter sticking out of me? Missed all the important bits. I saw smoke at those ruins up the beach. Go get some help. And I might just...
Yeah. I might just survive. Well, he's dead. He's not turning in... Doesn't look like he's turning into a zombie. Burning arrow level 1. What is that? So this is a gem I can put into my bow. Fire has an arrow that deals fire damage. 30% of physical. See, that's the thing that sets Path of Exile apart from other games, is the really in-depth itemization. That's what I've been hearing. I've heard very good things about it, and yeah, I'm looking to give this a go. See how it is. Really excited to play this. Looks like you can have two different loadouts, two different weapon loadouts. Let's take a look at how the fire arrows look. Okay, so am I doing something wrong? Huh. Well, we'll see. I think I have unlimited arrows, so I don't need to worry about missing. As long as I don't let them swamp me. Yeah, after the disappointment that was Diablo 3, I'm hoping this game is free to play. You know what? That's the thing that always bothers me. Some of the best games you can find out there are actually free to play, and the AAA titles that cost hundreds of millions to make, some of them just end up turning out to be utter trash, and that's a real shame. Anyways, let's continue here. Let's not talk about Diablo 3. I'm sure a lot of us were disappointed with that. So far, so good. The graphics are fairly good. I don't think I have them set on full, actually. I'm kind of running on a lesser setting, and that's cool with me. My rig is not top of line, so I don't want to max everything out and get crazy lag. But I like the models, graphics. The style it's better than Diablo 3's. You know what? I'm not even gonna mention Diablo 3. Just forget Diablo 3. I have a feeling if I keep mentioning it, it's just gonna make me feel like shit, and it's gonna annoy some of my viewers here.
I'm still breathing. That's a good sign.
Okay, I've leveled up. And another thing that Path of Exile has going for it, I can't keep mentioning Diablo 3, I swear, it's just wow. But anyways, for an ARPG, everyone loves the giant skill trees. The only problem I have with this is certain skill trees, you're going to be... some of them are just not going to be ideal. And they'll be skipped, and people will have best builds you can go down, that they've found out the best builds, and everyone will copy their builds because it's just so awesome. It's just, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not even going to be reading up on builds. I'm just going to be experimenting and just figuring out everything myself, and figuring out what works and what doesn't work. I figure the game's still in open beta. The game is still in beta. I'll just wait till it gets released live, and then I'll have a little better grasp of the game. So we'll continue on here. Wand, anyone, I believe, yeah. So, but as for, oh, okay, so the fire arrows, you gotta press the right click button, I see. So I see what I was doing wrong here. See, that's just the basic attack, but if you want to use your fire arrows, oh, okay, how silly. Okay.
My mana is gone.
But she can't fire the fire arrows when she runs out of mana, I see. Lots of arrows in this guy. It's like a porcupine. That's the definite advantage of ranged. If you're melee, you're going to be getting whacked left and right. If you're ranged, you're going to have a tough time getting you. So, I've got a jerkin here. Increases my evasion rating. Why can't I work? Okay, so it's unidentified. I think I'm not too sure, but I believe I might have to go into town to identify stuff. So I'll spend my 1 skill point. Let's see. Start the tree here. Evasion, attack speed. I'm gonna go down on attack speed. Just a cool little helmet here. I like that. Reminds me of the guard helmet from Warcraft. Okay, so this is the town area. Other exiles, anyone who's survived and made it this far. Stash. I'm not going to be keeping anything here. I should probably just sell what I can.
Welcome to our home away from home, for what it's worth. I'm Nit. Lana's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wreck, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Okay, so I'll sell everything I have here that I don't need, can't use. The unidentified items, though, where is this? I'll try to find out how to identify this shabby jerkin, because I want her to wear it. So that I'm sure there's someone here that can do it.
A ravishing ranger, relegated to rot in Rayclast. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, exile. Easy, girl. You could skewer a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion. There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me. Poor Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all. And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are. May she live to have her own family, a real family. If anyone deserves that, Nessa does. Harold, the Merry Gull's cook, washed up on the rocks over yonder. Dead as a doornail he was, buried him myself. Then, a few days later, I see him on the beach. A little worse for wear, but upright, shuffling about. A land full of disturbing surprises, this Rayclast.
So, some backstory, some quests. Oh, cool. So this is if you want to join a public party. Friends, I'm going to be adding some people. I don't have them added yet. Let's see what I want to do here. Tarkley. Some more survivors laying around. I assume this, yeah, this is the teleportation. See how big the map is. So that's fairly, lots and lots of points. That's fairly big.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, don't tell me. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us the moment his black guards dumped us in the water out there. It's just live or die now. Here, have one of these, and no need to thank me. I'm thinking of myself and the others here. The longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
So do I have to, okay, so I need to select one. Multiple arrows. Character suite. Yeah, I'll do multiple arrows, I like that. Huh. Okay, so I took the original gem out of my thing, I believe. I guess I'll listen to the backstory, if you guys don't mind. You want to listen to some of this?
The walls of this old ruin, Lion Eye's watch. Defensible enough with a few stout, well-armed veterans. But what have I got? Starving exiles with driftwood clubs and rusted dirks. Still, there's the waypoint. A piece of locomancy. Couldn't use it till I found another one out in the mudflats under a rower's nest. Step on that one and you're back here in a flash. Though I spill my lunch every time I use the damn thing. Still alive, are we? The Eternal Empire has some right nasty leftovers. Whether it's something in the air or in the water, no one stays dead in Rayclast. Not the first time. Can take a little while, but sooner or later, corpses wake up and go looking for breakfast. Vestal's a strange fish. Best taken salted. That hat he wears, plucked it right off the real captain's head. The captain didn't mind. Generous fellow had given the rest of himself to the scavengers already. Ness is the best of us, not one of Dominus's exiles, a wreck survivor. She keeps us from losing what's left of our minds. Salem's sweet tongue sang it right. The fairest flowers bloom in the foulest places.
Oh, I'm kind of curious. How do I identify stuff? I might have to use the scroll, maybe. Oh, okay, so scroll of wisdom. I see. So I was totally wrong. How do I go about this? 12% increased block and stun recovery. Well, I don't block, but that reflects damage. I think I'll buy this. Evasion rating 12 to dexterity. Chuck it on. So now I have 3 attacks. Okay, so each gem is an attack. So split arrow, burning arrow. That works for me. There will be bugs. Very blunt from the developers, but that's to be expected in a beta, for sure. Hopefully they'll be able to fix anything serious, any broken
I've
builds.
not seen a wilderness like this before. There'll be some dark days ahead.
So part 1 is done. I'm actually gonna stop here. I'll continue in episode 2 of my playthrough. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. A look at Path of Exile, and so far it's shaping up to be really good. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna see how much longer I could go on and get more engrossed in the story. Cheers.